Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
All right, can you first tell us, who are you?
I am Meg, the founder of Stronger Fitness Studio in Los Alamitos, a Lagree fitness studio.
All right, Meg, nice to meet you. Are you ready to answer 73 questions?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, so first question, when did you open Stronger Fitness Studio?
November 1st, 2021.
Awesome, and why did you decide to name your studio Stronger?
There were a lot of reasons, but one was because I felt like it was an empowering word.
Now, before we go inside, what would you say is your biggest strength?
I would say I'm very open-minded.
I love that. Now, all right, can we go inside and check out your stage?
Yeah, come on, let's check it out.
Ooh, let's go.
Come on.
All right. Now, where are we now?
This is our check-in area and our area for you to come in and set your stuff down, your cubbies. Do you have a bag? Can I take for you?
That's cool. Can I put my phone in?
Yeah, here we go.
Thank you.
Just come over here, choose a cubby to set your stuff in, have a seat, and just put your socks on.
All right, and over here at this front desk, is this where you sit?
Yes, this is where we sit and come up with all of our awesome ideas here at Stronger, and also where you come and check in when you come to take your class.
All right, that's the iPad where we check in. And what are 3 things that you can't live without?
Well, here at Stronger, it's going to be a water bottle, some grip socks, and obviously my phone.
Ooh, and I noticed there's some grip socks over there along with some
yes.
Can you show us that over there?
Yeah, come with me.
Now, what's your favorite merch item?
Probably what I have on right now, my
Ooh,
hoodie.
and high socks or low socks, Meg?
Low socks, no such thing as too many toe socks.
Ooh, and I noticed there's a mini fridge too. What's your favorite beverage to grab before working out?
I love Celsius. It gives me an extra energy and keeps me going through class when I'm very tired.
And I also noticed there's a water station. Can you show us?
Oh yes,
that?
everyone loves our water. In fact, people sometimes bring multiple jugs to fill up. Would you like to try some?
Yes, can I grab a taste?
Yes.
Wow, and this space is beautiful. I noticed that there's some quotes on the mirror. Can you tell me about the meaning behind some of these quotes? Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun to have some quotes on the mirror, so when you're working out and you're looking up, it kind of just can take your mind off of it and give you something fun to look at to keep you going during class.
I love that, and this water is delicious.
Thank you.
All right, and what mantra do you tell yourself every day?
Well, I actually do little mantras with my son every morning, so we have a whole list of them that we do. We say, I am powerful, I am strong, I am kind, I am caring, I am a good friend, and for him we say, I'm a good listener.
Wow, that is so empowering to raise your child like that. And what are 3 words that you would describe the Lagree method?
I would say intense, it would be modifiable for everyone, and then also fun.
And so what is this machine right over here?
This is the Megaformer. So this is where we do all of our workouts. Can we go around to this one?
Yes. And I noticed that there are red and yellow springs. Can you describe that to me?
Yeah, so our springs are going to change the tension on the carriage when we're moving around. The reds are heavy and the yellows are lighter. So depending if you're pushing or pulling, it's going to depend if it feels heavier or lighter. We can change it based on what works best for you.
And what is your favorite move to do on the Vega?
It kind of changes. Right now, one of my favorite moves is going to be a well lunge.
Awesome, and can you show me how to do that? And I also noticed I've watched many Lagree videos. Can you explain to me, why is it important to go slow when doing moves?
We want to go slow so we make sure we fully fatigue each muscle so we can get the most out of our workout in the least amount of time.
Wow, you look so strong, Meg. All right, and now, can I challenge you to answer 20 rapid-fire questions while doing a plank?
Okay.
All right, I'll tell you when the timer starts.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Favorite color?
Blue.
Best advice you've ever received?
Do you, boo?
Current favorite workout song?
Blood in the water.
Favorite snack?
Pretzels.
Something that makes you smile?
My son.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Sometimes.
Best TV show of all time?
I don't know about all time, but Family Guy.
Are you an extrovert or an introvert?
Extrovert.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Best vacation spot?
Grease.
Is water wet?
Yes.
Favorite holiday?
My birthday.
Do you have a hidden talent?
I can drive a tractor.
Favorite season?
Summer.
Should the toilet paper roll go on the top or the bottom?
Bottom.
Ponytail or braids for working out?
Braids.
First car you owned?
Sebring.
And what color was your prom dress?
Lavender.
Where did you go to college?
Missouri.
Last question. Do you snore?
No!
Dance time! Wow! Congratulations, Meg. You just did 20 rapid fire questions in a blank. How strong are you? And let's get a little more personal now. So, you played competitive softball in college. What do you love about the sport?
I love being part of a team.
And what is the worst injury you've ever received?
I tore my ACL.
Oh, that's gotta be painful.
Yeah.
And let's get into your career. What was your career before working in the fitness industry?
I worked in business development and sales for advertising and marketing for about 10 years.
And then how did you get your start into the fitness industry?
I'd always wanted to do something with sports or fitness, and so when I found Lagree, it just seemed like something that was something I could do and also still live the kind of life that I wanted to live outside of work. I always thought it'd be fun to work for myself.
And so how did you discover Lagree?
One of my friends told me about it actually when I had moved to Huntington Beach.
And what do you think makes Lagree special from any other workout?
Well, I think that it's the fact that anyone can modify to do it, and you can also make it harder. So for somebody who is an athlete their whole life and always looking for something that challenges them, it does that. But someone who maybe is new to fitness can also do it.
And you kind of touched on this before, but why did you decide to open your own fitness studio?
Well, one, I really always wanted to have my own business. And then this kind of combined that with being able to create an inclusive community where people could come and feel good about themselves. So that was something that was really important to me.
I love that. I already feel stronger just talking to you. All right, I noticed that there's a Torch Stronger board over here.
Yes.
Can you talk to me about what Torch Stronger is and what you put on this whiteboard?
So we do lots of fun challenges here at Stronger where you have opportunities to win free classes, swag, and just to keep you motivated to keep coming back to class. So right now we have our Tour to Stronger. It runs for 2 months and you get a little bingo card that we stamp off for you every time you take class.
Now, it looks like you're in the teaching mode, and I know that teaching class can take a lot of energy. How do you hype yourself up before teaching class?
I actually just naturally get hyped up before teaching class because I get really excited when all the clients come in. It's always one of my best days when I get to come in and teach.
And how do you hype up your clients?
I feel like I have a lot of energy. I'm probably one of the loudest instructors, so hopefully that helps so they can hear me. And my music.
And yes, I know that working out to good music makes the difference. So what do you think makes a great workout playlist?
I just think music the instructor can really get into makes a difference because if the instructor's into the music, they're going to give a better class.
And what's your favorite thing about teaching class?
The clients.
What do you believe are the most important qualities in a good instructor?
Being able to help people modify during class, being able to come up with a good class flow, and just having a positive attitude.
And what signature touch makes a Lagree class a Meg class?
That's a tough one. I guess we'd probably have to ask our members about that.
Ooh. And I see behind you, this is a really cool sign. Did you design it?
I did not design it. Actually, my logo was designed by a designer I had help me with all my marketing in the beginning. And then my friend Victoria came up with this sign, and this is actually Stacy's favorite, so that's why we made it into the sign.
Now, let's talk a little bit more about your business mindset. I know that you're all about empowering other women. What inspired you to take this approach with your business?
I wanted to create a space where people could learn things and not have to be the hard way, give people opportunities to work someplace that was a positive work environment while also advancing in areas they wanted to advance.
And so what kind of work culture and environment do you strive to cultivate in a couple words?
Open, communicative, and thoughtful.
And now that having owned this business for about a year or so, what is the most rewarding part of owning your own business?
Seeing the members keep coming back.
And what have you learned about yourself from owning your own business?
A lot.
And how would you describe the Stronger community in a couple words now that you've seen?
I would say welcoming, inclusive, and motivating.
And what is something that you're grateful for currently?
My support system.
And how has your relationship with exercising and fitness changed over the years?
A lot.
All right, let's head back to the front desk.
Okay. Come on.
Now, let's do a couple little trivial questions again. What show have you recently been watching these days, if you've had the time?
I'm the after party.
Ooh, and what's a simple pleasure that you couldn't live without?
Overpriced coffee.
And what do you think is the best post-workout meal?
In the morning, avocado toast. In the afternoon, maybe like something from a Greek place.
And what's a meal you can cook really well from scratch yourself?
According to my son, chicken nuggets and ketchup.
And what's something you do that you probably shouldn't?
Order too much DoorDash.
And what's something that you don't do that you probably should do?
Stretch.
And let's get a little sentimental. What's one of the best memories you've had in the studio so far?
Oh, well, when my first member hit 100 classes.
That is amazing. And Meg, I have good news and bad news for you. We only have 2 questions left, which is the bad news, but great news, I've had such an amazing time talking with you today. Let's hit this with a little home run, pun intended, because of your softball background. So what is your advice to anyone who wants to start their fitness journey but might be afraid or hesitant to do so?
Just find something that you like and start small.
All right, last question, Meg. What does your future hold?
I guess you'll just have to wait and see. It's time to go teach class now.
All right, bye, Meg.
You want to
Good
jump
night.
in?
Yeah.
Yes.